to Sports Nation Jeopardy, the official ESPN game show. I'm your host, Chris Berman, joined by some former ESPN colleagues. I can't quite remember who you are. All right, first response. Here it is. This former ESPN talent was on air for 18 years and then was never heard from again. The response is, who is Dan Patrick? Okay, next. This former great surrounds himself with supermodels and actors trying to hype up a blogcast.
Is he talking about Dan?
What is this?
It's not a blogcast. It's a national TV and radio show.
Yeah, I needed it in the form of a question. It was who is Dan Patrick? Next question. He hosts Football Night in America, and his hair looks like a raccoon suffering from severe depression.
Seriously, that's how you're gonna play that? Like, talk about Dan when he's not here like that? Let's go. Let's get it. We're done.
No one's buying the tough guy thing, Boomer. If I could just turn time back. Why does it go so hard? They'll always be golden.
Come on, Boomer, hug it out. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
It's all right. It's okay. You meant well. Forget about it.
You smell like him.
That's because I sneak into his room late at night when he's sleeping and hug him.
Wait, what?
Hey.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard College for box score.
Hello and welcome to the Box Score. I'm Brock in Los Angeles, joined by the Danettes, and of course, one guy happy as can be, Paulie.
Yeah.
You had your man Landon Donovan in today. Were you as excited for Landon as maybe Fritzy was for Carissa today?
Nobody's been excited about anything in history as Fritzy was for Carissa coming in studio today. And I like Landon Donovan a lot, but Fritzy got me beat.
Well, you came in there, got your bro hug right off the bat. I mean,
Right.
You guys are super close.
He's a good guy. You know, he wants to be here. He really does want to be here. He wanted to come here last time we were in LA, and he came back from the honeymoon, and he needed and he just got back the day before, and now he's a married man. He can't just go all over the place whenever he wants. But this time he even said, he goes, I'm making it in. I'm coming in. He checked in a few times, like, what are the dates again? Like, he was contacting us to get the dates, and you know, he's got free time, so it's good.
A little time on his hand. McLovin, he tried to be a Danette for one segment. How'd that go?
Oh, he failed miserably.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he doesn't understand the true function of a Danette.
The nuance.
The nuance, yeah.
being a
This,
Danette.
it's more of like, it's not really a job role you have. It's more a science. It's like an
a
art.
being.
It's an art. It's not a science.
Shockingly, I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you and back Landon. He had some awkward radio and TV today.
That was
he
good.
Put Dan in bad positions where he has to apologize to people. That's a classic Dan.
You know what, though? I think
was
he made
funny.
it a little bit about himself, though.
Maybe.
He made it a little bit about himself.
Some of us do that.
Well, I mean, I don't like to do that, but maybe it.
Oh.
See what I did there?
Oh, yeah, I like
was a
that.
look
Moving it
accusation.
around. Well, Landon was a great guest, and he did what any good friend would do. He kicked the ball at Paulie's nuts.
You ready?
Yeah.
Get him, Landon. Get him a body bag.
Dan, you got me. Dan, that was a flinch. Huh?
That was a flinch.
Did Paulie move from said
Oh,
spot?
yes, he did.
Yeah, I think I
You
flinched.
flinched a little there, Paulie.
You ready?
That was a little hot. That's coming in hot. We're tight.
Get him, Landon.
I get him?
Well played.
Did that hurt? Did you flinch?
I don't think I clinched.
Paul Papps looking down the barrel of a gun there. I mean, that looked like it hurt. How are you feeling?
I feel good. It was more of like a sports experiment. You know, he's a top soccer player, or was a top soccer player, and if you put a blindfold on someone, can he still perform?
Yeah.
He performed pretty well. I'll tell you, it's really tough not to flinch after the first one. The first one I flinched less.
Yeah.
But it came in a little harder than I thought it would be because the soccer ball's hard. And then the second one is like, he's not going to miss the second time. You give this guy 2 chances, someone's getting hit in the nuts.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That
we
was
had-
his motto in college.
Of course. Well, we had our fingers crossed for that.
Yeah, I don't know if I give Paulie credit for doing that or like, I don't like. It's sort of like simultaneously like, what the hell's wrong with you
Yeah.
/ way to go, and I can't tell which side of that I'm on more.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think these things through a lot. You know, despite what you may think, I don't plan a lot for things. But it's like, it popped in my head, like, what if he just kicked the ball with a blindfold 12 feet? Could he hit me in the nuts? And they're like, there's a bit,
Let's do it.
Let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, velocity, even a skimming shot would have been crippling.
And Brock, you know more than anybody,
Yeah.
comedy, nut shots are guaranteed.
Yeah, that's comedy 101.
Right.
Pie in the face, ball to the nuts.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to that area. Carissa Thompson was on the show
Yeah,
today.
that's a nice segue right there.
Yeah,
That's
like
nicely
how we
done.
did that there.
That was very smooth by you.
Fritzy, were you surprised?
By the way,
that-
Fritzy,
that-
put your leg down, for God's sakes.
Is that better?
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're free nutting there.
Yeah, I
were
don't
you
have my pleather
Free
pants.
nutting.
I can't pull that off the way Carissa was able to earlier.
Yeah,
today.
were you surprised that she came back today?
No, she's a fan of the show, a friend of the show. I'm glad she came back. I wasn't holding high expectations that she was going to do the split again because I know that it was something that was up in the air. I thought it was really cool that she came in nice and early to get us going in more ways than one, and she looks beautiful. She's smart, bright, intelligent, and very cool that she can come by when we're in LA.
She is fetching. How about we do this? How about we relive the glory that was
think
her,
we should do that.
her last visit when she came in here and did the splits not too far from my feet here and all the way down in a full functioning split. That would get high marks at the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader camp.
That's extra right there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you'll notice, Brock, if you look closely, that rug is not the same rug that you're over because Todd rolled that initial rug up and took it back and is over, above the thing.
It was his carry-on.
Carry-on. Yeah.
It was a souvenir. The wife,
I hate
the
to
wife didn't
bust you on
appreciate.
that.
Yeah, that's all right. The wife didn't appreciate
my
that.
God.
So I had to come up with some
First
weird,
time
weird
Fritzy ever lifted a
explanation.
finger to decorate the house, and whoa, look where it's from.
She's like, that doesn't really go with our wallpaper. Our
story.
decor. It's like it's,
kids get off that. That's daddy's.
It was an awkward situation. It was very tough getting it on the plane.
Oh, yeah,
And the
it's a
overhead
little
bin,
bit
they just
big
gave-
for a carry-on.
Got some dirty looks.
Don't look at me, Brock.
No,
Whatever you're
I
about
was
to-
going to ask you about
distance.
the logo. I mean, you had done graphics before.
Yeah.
How would you rate the logo that is now the DP LA show logo?
That is super cool, and I love that little shot where that's actually literally, that's the pose. That's the end of
Yeah.
the pose. There's no, I don't know how they
No,
did that.
no. It's not literally that.
Careful.
No, that's just like a
Oh my God!
Representative.
yeah. It's
When
like
I totally-
of any random person
Right.
what they could be doing here in Los
Well, let's
Angeles.
compare
That's
the
not
two.
Carissa
This is
Thompson.
actually her
No,
doing
no.
the splits, and then we'll see it here shortly where she's.
It looks
Yeah,
similar.
see, that's
I'm not seeing it.
Oh my gosh, you're right. The
It's
feet are
completely
pointing in
different.
completely different directions.
Yeah,
My
it's
fault.
completely
It's
I don't have my
deceiving.
notes with me, but tons of guests have done the splits on the show
Right.
when we were in LA.
And the
I
thumb-
don't know
the
their names per se,
Yeah.
but it could have been any of
The
them.
placement
Right.
of the thumb is.
So we'll just call her the logo and sort of be like, oh, yeah,
Disclaimer.
it's not
Disclaimer.
really
Might
you.
be-
But
Yeah.
if you want to say it is, that's fine.
And that back leg sort of looked like that lamp from the Christmas story. It didn't actually look like it was part of her.
It
Right,
could go either way.
Well, all right. Well, she did join the show, and DP couldn't wait to show her the logo when she came here.
Can we?
Next screen.
Where are you looking?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, it's right there on that one.
Right down the
It's on this screen.
little vintage
That's
NBA, ABA.
amazing.
Yeah. Now that's not you,
That's amazing.
but it looks like somebody like you. It's like Jerry West
Wait,
with the
that
logo.
is okay. Well, whoever that is
Yes.
is incredible. That makes me so happy.
If we make T-shirts, we'll get you one.
Yes.
when I make T-shirts, tank tops.
When we.
I'm already gonna sell them right outside
There
here.
you go.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's the LA logo.
I don't know who's responsible for that. Dan, thank you.
We were happy to do that.
Well, Carissa, admiring the handiwork of the graphics department there. Seton, is there a chance that that's going to make it on a T-shirt?
I think it's going to make it on a T-shirt for private consumption. I don't know that it's going to be available to the public at large. It still remains to be seen.
Huge demand.
Okay, well, we will see
Private
here.
consumption.
Private.
That's one of Fritzy's favorite private
Really?
consumption three.
I was in a band once briefly.
Private
That's a whole.
consumption.
Yeah, the mask porn star, right?
That's
The
exactly.
lead
Put those
singer?
together. That's my life is set.
All right. Well, coming up, Todd Fritz made himself a new friend, and his new friend, I think, ended up being involved in some sort of murder mystery. We will sort that all out after
That old
this.
story.
Hey, you out there solving a murder mystery yourself? Hey, how about you hop on the Ram 1500
Sometimes
EcoDiesel?
a murder investigation will take you to some uncertain terrain.
Off roads.
That's
Gotta
right.
go off road. Say if you buried a body in the desert,
Nothing can get you there quicker.
No,
Right.
no, and it's way out there. So
if you need
wanna
to
be in the
haul
most
back some
fuel-efficient
evidence
half-ton
from
truck.
said desert, throw it in the back of the Ram 1500.
Eco diesel.
Guts
actually.
Glory Ram. We are back here on the box score. History was made right here on this set yesterday. McLovin actually unblocked the box score from Twitter, or at least he was attempting to do that.
Yeah.
And we're glad to be back in your good graces. Seton, what is the status on your and McLovin's Twitter feud right now?
No, we're total like Twitter bros right now. We have no feud. As a matter of fact, I spent one really, really lazy like Saturday or Sunday watching a Game of Thrones marathon and used the Twitter to ask Andrew questions about like, hey, why does this person not like that person, and what's a White Walker, and all of this stuff. So it's our Twitter relations have never been better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just assume you never tweet back, so that's why I don't tweet you. That's why I didn't know I was blocked yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I you know, it's funny because we were on the show and I was trying to unblock it. I'm not sure it worked right.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll check. Oh, well, you know what? The I-Team has uncovered another scandal this morning. The DP show has blocked the box score. McLovin, what the
That's so weird because I told you I was moving fast. I couldn't tell if I was up or DP was up. I was trying to unblock you.
That's yeah.
I don't know what happened. It was a typo. I said block or unblock. So what happened was Dan Patrick Show Twitter feed was up on my computer, and apparently I thought you were blocked. So I thought I was hitting unblock. It turned out I was hitting block.
McLovin, it's much funnier if you say it was on purpose.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's not do comedy here. All right, let's talk about making a few friends. Fritzy, you made yourself a friend yesterday. You went out and shot an open with a lovely young lady.
Sure did.
And it actually inspired the poll question, would you like to murder someone and get away with it?
If you knew you could totally get away with it.
All right, here we go.
We started the show with a mystery whether Fritzy may or may not have been involved in a disappearance.
Of an intern yesterday?
Yeah. So the question was...
Yeah, what happened with that? Like, you're hugging this girl who
Yeah, it was
works
very
here.
involved. There's a lot of stuff going on. They put me in a back room, and a security guard locked me in a production room, and I was being accused of things I didn't do.
Was this a bit or a docudrama?
I treated it may have been a bit. I treated it very much as if that I was being arrested for something.
I thought maybe DirecTV was updating their human resources violations video of like what not to do at work. You know how you have to take that training?
I started thinking back to some recent emails and texts that I've been sending out. I got worried there for a minute. I think everything's okay. I hope.
All right, guys, this is Megan, the victim in question. Now, you were out there shooting with Todd Fritz, worldwide leader of being Fritzy. What was that experience like?
You know, it was okay, actually. It wasn't as bad as one might think.
Now go off script. He's a little scary.
No, it wasn't as creepy. He was actually very professional. And, we had good fun.
We
I
did.
think we braced in a hug, and it was great. Had a few lines.
We had chemistry. She was very, very supportive of the whole experience, and I thought it went quite well. And I thought I was on my best behavior. As
Wait, was that
something to get to that.
hug something you guys were shooting, or was that after the shoot? Is that professional to hug your co-actor?
That hug wasn't part of the shoot?
There may have been a hug in the initial script, but it may have been I may have extended that longer than what the director was looking for. I guess to the point where they were dragging.
I think
it
it's
off.
professional because your bar was so low. That's what for Todd.
She was actually happy not to be buried in the desert. She was looking at like, here's my day.
She came out alive
Yeah,
at this point.
I was happy to be alive and at work. And I felt bad for Fritzy. He was locked up, had to show him some support. And
some DirecTV security person grabbed my wrists and threw me in some little production room in the back there and wouldn't let me out and closed the door. And the guy's standing there so that I couldn't leave. It was just a little troublesome.
They're very
I didn't even
rough
have my
around
phone
here.
with me. I couldn't book any guests or anything. I was just sweating. I was it was traumatic.
Now,
blood
Brock,
pressure
if you'll
was
remember, to put a little history, Megan was an intern for us years ago at the Super Bowl in New Orleans and continued her career, came out here, and she works on the show. She's a vital employee to the Dan Patrick Show experience. Did you think when you started years ago, and that first day, 5 in the morning with the coffee, and this would be your moment to shine publicly?
I never thought I would make it on the stage with you guys.
How about that? You're co-hosting right now, the Box Score. That's a big deal.
It's like, what's that show with Billy Bush and Kat?
Yeah.
No. Maybe I drink Bush beer. All right, let's take a break and relieve her of all this tension here. It is Jeopardy after this Box Score style. Yay. welcome back to the box score. Dan Patrick is in town taping another series of Sports Jeopardy. You can't have him down the street doing that without us playing a little Jeopardy ourselves. So here it is, a quick high stakes edition of
Bogus logo.
All right, the categories are Paulie's Beatdowns, Seaton's Jams, Fritzy Bean Fritzy, Andrew McLovin, and Potent Potables, of course.
Of course.
All right, Paulie, it's your first trip to Los Angeles, so please select.
You know, I love me, some me, but I'm going to go with Fritzy.
All right, the category for $500 is an audio daily double, I think. No, it's Fritzy surrendered this supermodel with the classic tune heard here.
Tonight, no one's gonna find us. We'll leave the world behind us when I make love to you.
Who is Chrissy Teigen?
Incorrect.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Seaton.
Who is Genevieve Morton?
Incorrect. Fritzy.
Who is Kate Upton?
Incorrect.
Fritzy didn't know.
I'm not
These are
gonna
all
touch
women
it.
you've
Yeah, there it
serenaded.
goes. All right, everyone's minus 500. And,
Except for me.
Sits at 0. The answer we were looking for was Heatherton.
Aaron.
Oh,
You
Weatherton.
are the sun, you are the rain.
That's why she
makes
never
my
came back.
life this foolish game.
Oh, you found it. I like that one.
You
though.
need to know I love you so, and I'll do it all again and again.
Whoa! All right,
Life is
Paul,
good.
you were last to choose, so go ahead.
I'm
Again.
going to go for some me.
All right, it's Paulie Beatdowns for $500. This former All-Pro crushed Paulie into the wall of morale while he was wearing the Alabama helmet. Paulie.
Who is Takeo Spikes of Auburn?
Yes. Was it Takeo Spikes?
I'm gonna king on a hill.
You are correct
The
for
old knee on the head trick
$500.
is always great.
Select again.
I'm going to go with Seaton's Jams, please.
All right, Seaton's Jams for $500. Seaton sung this song whilst dressed like a tiger after losing a bet. McLovin.
What is Eye of the Tiger?
Nice.
Was it Eye of the Tiger?
Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, and it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals.
That's brutal.
All right,
Truly
correct.
terrible.
All right, make a selection, please.
I will go with Mr. McLovin.
All right, the clue there, McLovin was loved not once, but twice when these two supermodels sat on his lap in the Big Apple.
Oh.
Yes, Andrew.
Who are Brooklyn Decker and Chrissy Teigen?
Is he correct?
I have so much stuff written here that was going to be really funny.
And again, Peyton.
Pod roast, Omaha.
Peyton's 48-7 and
If
wins.
Broncos run, it's over. Russell Wilson, totally composed.
So embarrassing.
Uber.
You are correct. All right, the last clue, Potent Potables for $500.
I'll take Potent Potables for $500.
Very good. The clue in that category, Seaton took a body shot out of this Danette's belly button after losing a bet to the boss. Seaton.
Who is Todd Fritz?
Is he correct? Is it Todd Fritz?
Here we go. Are you ready? Go.
Now wait, let me get the song.
Player and a half. For
You are correct. And that brings you back to 0. And I think the rest of you were at 0. You're in negative
No, I'm
500.
negative 500.
Why am I not more
think you're the
embarrassed?
winner.
I won because
I would
Yeah.
rather get shot than do that shot.
Why? Yeah. Why
That's
am I
the
so
ultimate team
uncomfortable
player
with
moment
that?
right
And
there.
Fritzy looks like James Gandolfini in the final hours.
I don't
in
know.
that shot.
That was impressive by Seaton there.
Have you shaved your chest? Are you freshly shorn?
I think about a week or two ago, I did a little up here a little bit. It was
Whoa.
starting to be, everything else is still fuzzy over here, but I did a little neckline thing.
Oh, okay.
Which probably looks very, very bizarre.
No. We were just wondering. They were wondering on the Twitter sphere, I'm sure.
What do you got going on your chest, buddy?
Nothing grows on
Anything
steel. Nothing grows on steel. I have tried. All right. Hey, let's talk some Detroit steel, shall we? McLovin, you are our winner. Let's do a Ram live read.
You won a truck,
Wait,
Andy.
there's no Final Jeopardy?
No, there isn't. No, there's no Final Jeopardy. All right, you win.
Who is
of course,
Ram?
a Ram Heavy Duty. Yes. What is Ram Heavy Duty with its best-in-class towing torque and horsepower? It would also be Jeopardy champion. It can do all that stuff. What is the baddest truck on the planet? That's right. Get more facts at ramtrucks.com. Guts, glory, Ram. Who's the guy in the grill? We are closing up shop here on the box score. Well, Deflategate reared its ugly head again today. McLovin, what have we learned from Tom Brady's testimony?
Oh my God, what haven't we learned? Gosh,
you have no
so
idea.
much, so much. And I completely forgot every single thing we talked about. I remember that there was something about Joe Montana winning 4 Super Bowls, and Tom Brady did.
And he left out Bradshaw.
And Goodell kept asking him if he went to practice on Saturday for some bizarre reason that none of us can figure out.
Yeah,
But
did you walk around the stadium ever on a Saturday?
Those are
before?
actually the 2 exchanges that I got out of this.
So
bizarre.
Useless information.
Well, you got questions about football. You go to Mike Florio, and he talked about the part of the testimony he thought was most suspicious.
You know, it reinforces the idea that rich and famous people get free stuff. Tom Brady never pays for a phone. The last guy who would be unable to afford to buy his own phone gets free phones. One new phone, you get a new phone. I mean, now we know why Jameis Winston walked into that Publix thinking he's going to get free crab legs. If you're a star, you get whatever you want. When Tom Brady goes shopping, did he just take the cart, fill it up, walk out, and wave? It's amazing. The more money someone has, the less stuff they have to pay for. It's a strange, weird formula that applies to life. So that made me laugh when I saw that he never pays for a phone.
Seton, why was Mike Florio hating on your boy?
I don't know. It seems to be all the rage these days.
Hating on the rich?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. He's easy to hate on, you know? He's a rich, good-looking dude who, gets free phones too, you know? It's like, who doesn't get kind of annoyed by that? Like, of course he doesn't have to pay for his own phone.
There was some controversy, though. Was this a family upgrade, though? Like, there was some people just like to think of what is Tom Brady's family. Giselle, like, say, hey, Tom, we got our contract's up.
Patriots family plan.
Yeah, there's some sort of Giselle Brady family plan.
Oh, do we have Giselle on tomorrow?
We don't. That doesn't mean we're not efforting, Giselle. We always are.
I would love to have Giselle on. Who's on tomorrow?
But we do have Bills offensive lineman just confirmed moments ago, Richie Incognito.
What?
Former Dolphin bully, supposedly, allegedly.
Rock, get your bit together.
Oh my God!
And a couple of actor comedians, David Allen Greer will be here in the studio, as well as Ken Jeong, all part of the Thursday edition.
We're just gonna beat the crap out of strangers tomorrow. It's gonna be a blast.
Incognito.
All right, we are back tomorrow. Incognito. This is gonna be awesome. Podcast, iTunes. Who cares? It's Incognito.
Richie Incognito.
Yeah. Like Christmas for you.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching the box score. Holy cow!